Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6 to the Sky. In this episode we set up Mekanism Autocrafting for making all the different types of alloys, and we also set up some evaporation towers so we can start making lithium, because lithium is going to be great for making gigantic batteries. They hold like billions and trillions of RF. It's ridiculous. So, I hope you enjoy. Okay, today we are going to be working on Mekanism because we need a couple of things from Mekanism. We're going to require this lithium later on, because lithium is going to be used in a chemical oxidizer or whatever, but a solar neutron to make tritium, which is going to be used in DT fuel, which is also going to be used to make nuclear reactors from Mekanism. But we also need somewhere to store that power, and that's also where lithium comes in. We need to make these induction providers. But there's a thing we need to do before we do that. We need to make thermal evaporation towers. Now, we also need to make advanced solar generators to speed up the process of turning water into brine and then brine into lithium. I think, is that the right way around? It turns brine into lithium. Wait, how do I make this one? Which one is it do I make? I can't remember which way it is. Oh, go back. There we go. In here. So yeah, flowing brine into liquid lithium. There we go. So we need to set up autocrafting for a couple of things. I would like to set up autocrafting for the advanced solar generator, but this requires a ton of infused alloy. So I want to set up an automated crafting system to create all the different alloys. Now hopefully I can do this quite quickly. I just need 4 of these metallurgic infusers. So I just need a furnace, a couple of furnaces, and I'm going to make 4 of these, because I'm going to have one for each part. And you know what? I'm going to have a 4th one to make refined obsidian. Then we're going to need an enrichment chamber, because we're going to need to turn regular things into this enriched version of everything. So that's what we need that for. So enrichment chamber. And we're also going to need a ton of crafters. And we're going to need a crafter for each one of these and this one. So that should be everything we need. We also need to create the patterns for everything now. Right, so first pattern, we're going to need to go to processing. Number 1 is we're going to turn 1 redstone into enriched redstone. We're going to turn 1 piece of coal into enriched carbon. 1 diamond into enriched diamond. And then refined obsidian dust into this. Well, so we also have to tell it how to make this, so it will be made like, knock that out. So obsidian dust, refined obsidian, because each one of these are going to be pumped full with either one or the other. So there we go. We actually need to make a couple more patterns, but yeah, so that's how that will work. So what we need to do is put down all these machines. Now I was going to run a cable the whole way around, but I think I'll just put down a new point in the corner here, and I'll just run a cable because I'm going to set up imports and exports. So import, we're going to use some exporters then as well. A couple more importers. Okay, we're out of exporters, so I'll just make a couple of those. We're going to need some cable. Basic universal cable. Actually, I'll grab this one because we're going to need some more extra power, because we're going to be putting speed upgrades in every single one of these. And we might upgrade them to the first tier, the basic tier of the factory of it. And we're going to need some of this refined storage cable. Right, so let's get started. Let's work on the first one, which will be making steel. Actually, do we even need to work on steel? I don't think so, actually, because we've already got, like, seeds for steel. So I'll leave that one blank. Let me put that back in here. So we'll start with redstone. So redstone will go in here. Now I'm thinking, how am I going to pull everything out? Like, do I pull out from the front? I'm going to input everything in from the top. So I'm going to have a crafter, like, right here. And this crafter is going to input redstone dust, and actually no, this one's going to go in a different thing. This is going to go over here, actually. These ones are going to go in... Hang on now, how am I doing this? Okay, no, I know what I need to do. So I'm going to have the enrichment chamber right here, and I'm going to have a crafter on top of this one as well. So a crafter up here, and we're going to put each one of these in here. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the other metallurgic infuser, and I'm going to put it here. So this one is going to be the diamond one. So diamond, we're going to have to put another crafter on top, like so. I hope I'm doing this right now. It's been a while since I've done this. But I'm hoping if I just put, like, in here, the refined obsidian dust. That in here will process to make one, but we need to have an exporter on the front, maybe. Yeah, I'll have an exporter on the front. And I'll have an importer right here. And I have to configure these now to work. Actually, maybe I should move this one over one to right here. So there's a 1 block gap in between each one. Yeah, that will work better. So this down here. There we go. And I'm going to put the other importer right here. And that way we can have access in here. We can run the power cable up through here, or have the exporter on this side, and then this side. So I might move this one over and put the other metallurgical infuser there. So crafter and crafter. There we are. So this guy is going to have all 3 of these. This guy is going to have the crafting recipe for this and the atomic alloy. So we need to set up a crafting recipe for that now. So let's see. The atomic alloy requires, or not the atomic, if we look up alloy, we have these 3 here. So infused alloy is just that plus an iron. So I need an iron. So boom, get rid of that, done. Next one is the reinforced, get rid of that, done. And we need a couple more patterns now. There we go. And next is use that to make the next tier alloy, which is this, and reinforced to atomic. There we go. So in here, we'll have this one, we'll have that one, and then this one. And then we'll have the exporters. These are exporters, yes. So exporters on the front, and they're going to have each one of the different crafting things with a crafting upgrade. So I'm going to have a crafting upgrade in here. Oh, you're an import. I want an export there. There we go. So crafting upgrade in here, here, and in here. There we go. And you don't need a crafting upgrade in there. You just are going to craft these parts when this requests it. So here we go. So enriched. We don't have any enriched parts at the moment, so we're going to have to actually make some. So let's hook up the power. So give me a point, like so. And I'm going to hook up a power cable across the bottom. Like that. I'm going to put the point right there, and that should be good. So come back up here, and these should have power now, which they do. This guy is going to have an importer on the front, and that should be okay. I think I have to put importers on these guys next. But let's configure the sides. The front is going to import. No, it's going to export. The top is going to import. And then, yeah, so that's correct. Same thing here. So the top is going to receive both in and out. How do I set it? I need in and out. Purple and top. What is input and output? I need something to go in here as well. Oh, wait, no, the front is going to accept that. Never mind. So the front is going to be yellow. And the top is going to be input. And then I'll say the right side will be output. Yes, I need to do that for each one of these. There we go. Now turn on auto eject just in case, because I believe it does need to have auto eject on. And we should be good. Now let's make each one of these enriched parts. So we need a piece of redstone. We're going to need a diamond now. We're also going to require, I don't need this metallurgical infuser anymore. I don't need that crafting upgrade. Don't need this cable. And we're going to need some obsidian. Damn, that's actually a lot of obsidian. I should be able to refine all this back down into reusable resources, right? I know there's arc furnace recycling, but I think there's actually something from Silent Gears that actually allows you, like a recycler. That's silent. Recrystallizer? No. Is it the salvager? I think it's a salvager. Can break down some items into their components. So you can see, it works on a lot of these things. It might not actually work on other things, but if all this extra like diamond, leather, and other stuff, like if we look at leggings, we have so many gold and leggings and iron and chainmail, it might be able to break it down for us. Alright, so I'm going to put this in here. Oh god, I'm going to need speed upgrades. Alright, so speed upgrades for you. Speed upgrades for you. And you. And you. There we are. So now, we have our enriched redstone. If I can click on it, there we go. Now we need to do an enriched diamond and an enriched obsidian. Now we need to tell it which one we want to make. So this is going to have an export for that. This one's going to be an export for diamond. And this one is going to be an export for that. So this machine will craft this enriched obsidian. So put each one in. And now we have to hook it up. And I should be able to just run a cable like this. And I'm going to have to just hook them up like that. There we go. So this guy's just going to craft each one and then input it into here. Which is exactly what I want. I need energy upgrades. There we go. Now give each one of these energy upgrades. And I might even make the installers for these now. So that they will do more things at once way quicker. So let's see. Install. I think I might only go as far as advanced. I knew it would do that. Okay, so I need 4 of this ones. Should I go to here? Nah, I'll just go to advanced. And then set these up. There we go. And turn on auto source. Like that. This way now it will do actually 3 of them at once actually, which is actually really good. This one will do one of these refined obsidians every once in a while. Hopefully. Why aren't you requesting one? Oh, you're not requesting any because I already have tons in our system. Fair enough. So that's actually pretty much it. I have all of these set up now. So if I say alloy and I have none of these in here. If I was to request 10, the machines kick on. And I have no exports on them yet. Oh yeah. So import. You can import. And let me just grab some speed upgrades for each one. Alright, they've all got speed and stack upgrades now. And if we have a look at our alloy, yes, we've now got 10. And say if we want another 2, go ahead and request it. The thing kicks on and it's made 2. So now we have full automation for these. Let me just double check I can make these. So make me another 64. This thing kicks on with 64 iron, 1 by 1. I could increase if I put speed upgrades in there, actually. Let's do that. Speed upgrades. Does this load in at once? It does. So, I'm not going to put stack upgrades in there because it'll probably just overload the system too much. But as long as there's speed upgrades in there, it'll probably be fine. But yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. Now, before we start running out of time, let's work on making this crafting recipe for this advanced solar panel. Now, we already have these ones, so we might as well do the whole first recipe. Now, let's break it down to these ones. There we go. And now we need to do the energy tablet. That's fine. And if we go back to here, to this one, we need to now make the solar panel. Solar panel is everything. We need power solar panels. Oh, God, okay. We have to go through this process. So, anti-glass pane dielectric paste, okay. We need to set up a recipe for dielectric paste, which is, that's perfect. I don't think I actually have a crafting recipe for clay, so I might as well make one. Now we go back to here, and now we need to have a capacitor crafting recipe. I think I have a redstone block crafting recipe in here. I do not, so I need to make a redstone block crafting recipe. There we go. Now I need to create a dielectric frame. So this is the horizontal one. I need iron bars. So this is the dielectric rod vertical. I need to make the horizontal one now. There we are. Next is the actual solar panel part itself. And I've got this crafting recipe, but I think there's something else in here. Nope. Oh yeah, the basic capacitor. So the capacitor, we made the capacitor. We now need to make the basic tiny capacitors. There we go. Now, that should be everything. Hopefully. We might need to make a new one of these crafters. There we go. So, should we have everything for this now? did we actually make this crafting recipe? We didn't. And that should be everything. Let's see if we can request a solar panel. We need to make 8 of them. So if we were to request all 8, we're missing glass panes, lapis, and dielectric casing. Oh, I never made the crafting recipe for the casing. Oh god. So the casing is made like this. Lapis. Apparently we have no lapis, so I just get a crafting recipe for lapis. We're also... What is the other thing we were missing? Glass. So glass panes. If we set up a crafting recipe for glass panes, it might let us request one now. So let's see. Solar. Craft. Wait. No, I want to craft 8. It says it can be done. And I crafted all 8. Perfect. So that's exactly what I wanted. Now we can just do this part. This is all simple stuff. So one of these I'm going to need. Put 1 stack away. So I need 1 to input and 1 to output. And I might need a 3rd one if I was going to use power. So I'll just make 4 for now. I can always add more on. And I'm going to need 2 of these, because I need 2 towers. And I'll just grab back out the rest of this thermal tower. So, evaporation block. Might need a bit more, but that should be good. Now we're going to also need a sink. So, craft myself another sink. Now I need a bucket of water. Sink. No problem. I should actually set up a crafting recipe for one of those. Not that difficult. But anyway. Let's see. So now we can craft. We need pipe. So am I going to go with item pipe or am I going to go with advanced mechanical pipe? Pump rate 1000 millibuckets. I would say I would go for more. So I'm going to upgrade these to the max. And get these to the max flow rate as they can. Also, actually, I think someone else mentioned if you were to use the alloy on the pipe. So you can see this is the basic one. If we were to look at alloy, grab reinforced alloy. Oh, does it not work on energy cable? I guess it only works on pipes because I actually done it in here in ore processing. Actually, no, it did work on this before because I changed all this by clicking on it. Oh, you actually, never mind. No, I am right. We actually have to do it regular alloy first. So I thought it was already upgraded. There you go. So you can see we can upgrade them pretty easily. And I think 1 does 8 pipes. So you can see we just upgraded that pipe by doing absolutely nothing. And we can do the same down here if we wanted to. We can click this guy and then this guy and now they're fully upgraded. That is amazing. I did not know you could do that. But anyway, I have now prepared an area over here, which is a nice big area. We're not going to do all of our mechanism stuff here. I do want to do the nuclear reactors miles away from our base. But this is just a big enough area where we can actually do the evaporation stuff. So, the evaporation towers, I need to find the center and make sure there's space between them. They are 4 blocks wide. Like this. And then they can be, I think, maybe 12 tall. They definitely have a height limit. But now, height limit, it varies, I think. Because then I can build it like this. And then grab my thermal block controller. And you can see it's crafted. And every time I add a block on, it will flash red. Like it'll have that redstone effect. So until it stops doing that, that's your maximum height. And you know what? I probably won't go any higher than that. I probably will come back down about 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think this would be the maximum height. I think this is way tall enough. And you know what? I'm going to put these 2 here. Because I'm going to put the solar panels right here. So I'm going to face them in the way like this. Because we don't actually need the power from them. There we go. So this thing will now generate heat. And we can use it to import and export fluids. So in the back corner here, we'll import a valve. And we'll have an export valve. And then right here, we'll build another evaporation tower. And we have to do the exact same thing as before. So I'm going to put the evaporation valve right here and right here. I'm going to put the controller right here. And now we just have to build it up. Same height. Just break these corner blocks. And now we can put down the solar panels. Wait, are they on the same level? Oh my god, actually, they're too close together. I need another block gap in between this. Okay, I'm gonna tear these down and rebuild them so there's a 3 block gap in between. Okay, there we go. So now the 2 things are completely set up. But here's where we need our sink and a configurator. So config. We are going to have to set up the sink right here. And he's going to have to export water in here. So this water, as you can see, is turning into brine. And it's producing... oh, it's actually not right at the height I thought I said. 12. So the temperature is... I don't like reading in Kelvin, so I like Celsius. Because that's the unit I use. So it's about over 400 degrees so far. Now we need to pump it over like this. So this will pump the brine into here, and this will start making liquid lithium. This lithium now has to go into a deconcentrating machine to turn into lithium. And then the lithium can go into a chemical crystallizer and go from there. So I'm going to uncheck mark these because I don't need it anymore. And this thing has to come from a deconcentrating, so a rotary condensator. So we need to make those 2 blocks now. So we need a basic tank. We're going to need a chemical tank because this is going to come out as a gas, I believe. Refined obsidian ingots. That's probably something else we should set up an autocraft for. I think refined obsidian ingots requires an osmium compressor. Actually, let me double check. So does this require an osmium compressor? It does. Okay, I can make one of those quickly. That's not a problem. So osmium compressor, just grab some speed upgrades because this thing is absolutely slow. Energy, and I've only got 12k osmium. It's not as much as I was thinking. Because the other thing with this condensator thing that we're making with the thermal evaporation tower, we can then 5 times our ore. That's ridiculous. So I'm just going to plug this in down here and put osmium in there and just grab some refined obsidian. There we are. I've only got 54 dust. And add the speed upgrades and energy upgrades. Alright, 4 ingots. There we go. The sound of that thing is awful. Grab 2 of them. And now we need 2 more steel casings. So this is our chemical crystallizer and this is our rotary condenser. I just need to make one of these. And now I'm out of these. Okay, so I can put osmium. Let's look at crafting recipe here. So we need to make more of these basic circuits. So that, like that, and put that in here. There we go. And now we can just write, nope, not this one, this one. We can click the request, and then it's done. Alright, get me out of here. This sound is awful. So what will happen then is, coming out the front, or out of here, I would like to actually set it up in the front right here. Maybe I should get the pipe actually there instead. I'm going to do that. This should hold on to its liquids. Does it? Yeah, it does. So, brine is going in. We're full on lithium. So the lithium has to go through a rotary condensator. It comes out as a liquid, but then also gets processed into a gas. So I need pressurized pipe now. So pressurized pipe. Where is pressurized pipe? There it is. I'm going to make a small bit of this pressurized pipe. I'm only going to go as far as elite. I could always upgrade it further if I need to by right-clicking it with the actual alloy. So, rotary condensator, I need to actually give this thing power now as well. So I'm going to need separate points for each one of these. Unless I'm going to run cables to each one. I don't know just yet. Actually, I might as well cable. Where is my advanced cable? There it is. So advanced cable, so rotary condensator, I need to figure out which side is which. Okay, the bigger size is for water, so that will go down like this. So we have this come down, and we're going to set up this right here. So you're going to output lithium, and we need to switch the operation. There we are. So this is going to fill up. We need to add speed upgrades in this thing as well, and maybe turn off the sound because it's actually annoying. Mecha... What's the thing called? A rotary condensator. Turn it down a bit. And what was the other thing? The compressor? Not compressor. I don't know. It's fine. So this thing was making lithium now. And this lithium is a gas. And it has to go into a crystal thing. So this crystal thing I'm going to put right here. And it's the same on either side. So advanced universal cable. Actually, you know what? I could just put this right here and it'll connect the two. Yeah, that works. Alright, pressurized pipe. And this is now getting processed into lithium. This is actually already set to auto output, which is nice. Alright, so we got 1 lithium. So let's grab some speed upgrades. I don't think I have any ground up osmium left. No. Okay, so osmium ore. Wow, I've only got 7 of that ore. Okay. So I need to make a little bit more of this ore. There we go. And what did I put this in before? The press... What was it? I actually can't remember. I know I can use the thing in here, like the purifying chamber or the crushing factory. But there was something else I had. I think it was a pulverizer. Let's see. No, my pulverizer's down somewhere, but I actually don't know where. Oh no, here's the pulverizer. What happens to the stuff that comes out of here? It doesn't go anywhere. Alright, perfect. So we just grab some of this. And we just grab some speed upgrades. Where's my speed? There they are. So I need 2 sets of these. I need 7. There we go. And I'll just grab some gold. And the gold will allow me to make 2 sets of energy upgrades. Perfect. So now we can come out over here. And we can add speed upgrades into this guy. Speed upgrades into this guy. And then energy upgrades. So you are working as fast as you can. We're not getting as much power. This thing actually does require a lot of power. So you know what? I'm going to grab my advanced cable and I'm going to hook a point up in the floor right here instead. There we go. That kind of separates the power a little bit better. Alright, so now we're just getting lithium. So now we just grab an ender chest. Like so. Oh wait, no, I need to put it here. So items are going to get ejected on the left. And we turn on auto eject. Then we turn off all of these. Items are getting pushed out. Damn, this chest gets full pretty quick. But yeah, you just saw there's lithium there. So lithium is getting pumped out. This thing is just going to infinitely create it, which is beautiful. This thing is completely full of water, so we just have to wait until like it's over 1.5 thousand degrees. Damn, that's hot. But yeah, so we managed to get Mekanism Autocrafting and lithium. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I also stream over on Twitch, so if you want to check that out, the link is down in the description. So without further ado, I'll see you all in the next episode, and goodbye.